Children, we are going to start the new chapter, Tools of Word Processor. Page number is 24. Word is a software that allows user to create, edit and print documents. To start MS Word, click on the Start button, click Word, click on the blank document. Children, this is the window of MS Word. On the title bar, you can see the name of the file. Here it is document 1. On the left side of the title bar, you can see the quick access toolbar, and towards the right side of the title bar, you can see the control buttons. The control buttons are minimize, restore and close. You can see the cursor. This blinking line is called cursor, and at the bottom of the Word window you can find the status bar. The minus and the plus sign that you can see is the zoom slider. You can increase and decrease your MS Word document size, view size with the help of a zoom slider. You can see the page number on the status bar. How many words you have used in the document also you can see in the status bar. Then you can see the File tab, the Home tab, Insert tab, Design tab. Whenever you will click on these tabs, the ribbon of that particular tab will open. Like if I am clicking on the Home tab, then the ribbon of Home tab will open. The use of minimize button is when you click on the minimize button, the Word window comes down to the taskbar. Again, when you click on the Word window, it is seen on the full screen. In the same way, if you want to close it, then you will click on the close button. Then in between these minimize and close button, you will find this restore down button. Now click on it. Restore just changes the size of Word. Now if you want to see it on the full screen, that means you want to see the maximum size of your Word. Then you have to click on the maximize button. So children, we are going to see the labeling of Word window. The place, the bar where the name of the document is visible is called title bar. Towards the left side of the title bar is quick access toolbar, and towards the right side of the title bar is minimize, maximize and close button. You can see the File tab, Home tab, Insert, Design. Now on the Home tab is open, and you can see the ribbon of the Home tab is also open. So whenever you will click any of the tabs, the ribbon of that particular tab will open in front of you. Then you can see this cursor. Even you can see the rulers. You can see the status bar where the page number and number of words in the documents are also visible. Towards the right side, you will be able to see the plus and the minus sign, that is the zoom slider, to increase and decrease the size of the document. Do you know, children, what is editing or modifying a text? When we make changes while typing or after typing, it is called editing. Like you can see here, the heading was computer storage and memory devices, but the word computer is deleted. So that means I have modified that place.
Then answer the following was written. I have changed it to write short notes on. So again I have modified. That means I have changed that text. So this is all editing and modifying. Editing also includes copying, moving, formatting, finding, replacing, printing. Everything comes under editing the text. Here we have copied the full text in the next page.
Word provides us with the feature to see how the document will look like when it is printed on a paper. This feature is called print preview. So you can see the print preview of your document over here. Uses of MS Word is to produce letters, reports, certificates, designing pages, bills, newspaper, etc. We can insert graphics and make use of various drawing tools to draw pictures in MS Word. In MS Word, we can modify the text both while typing and after typing. Beautify the text using colors. We can see the preview of the text before printing it. Copy and move the text from one location to another. The small blinking line is called the cursor. The cursor automatically shifts towards the right as soon as we start typing the text. Children, you can see over here that if the text does not fit in the line, then Word shifts it to the next line automatically. That means you don't have to press the enter key. This feature of MS Word is known as word wrap. That means the cursor will reach to the end of the line and it is automatically shifted to the next line. You will not press the enter key. Before performing any action like copying, cutting, deleting, or formatting, we need to select the text. The selected text is displayed on the screen in a highlighted bar. So whatever text you will select, it will be highlighted. In the next slide, I am going to show you how you are going to select the text with the help of a mouse and some special keys. Before selecting the text, we should know where the keys are present in the keyboard. Like to select the word, we have to press the CTRL key. The CTRL keys are present in both the side of your keyboard. There are two CTRL keys. So you have to check the keys. Then you should know there are two shift keys on the keyboard. That is also both the sides of alphabet keys, and then there is a key also that helps in selecting the text. To select a word, double click the word. To select the sentence, press the control key and click anywhere on the sentence. To select a paragraph, triple click on any part of the paragraph. To select a large block of text, click at the beginning, hold the shift key and without releasing it, click at the end. To select the whole document, press Ctrl plus A. Checking spelling and grammar. Word 2016 has built-in dictionary. That means the dictionary is within the word only, and a set of grammatical rules to check the spelling and grammar of the text document. The incorrectly spelled words are displayed with a single red wavy line under them. That means if the word is wrong, the spelling of the word is wrong, then you will be able to see a red wavy line. The grammatical errors are indicated with a blue line. If there is any grammar mistake, then you can see a blue line under that word. A spell check starts from the position of the cursor and checks the complete document. So wherever your cursor is, from there the spell check starts and it checks the full document.